The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Viandra in the building. Where her suitcase is here.
Yeah, you already
to
know.
meet you. How are you
Nice
today?
to meet you.
You
I'm
came right from the
good.
flight?
Basically, yeah.
Where you came from?
LA.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
So you've been up for a minute then.
Yeah, I've been up and at it.
Have you been moving around a lot lately?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I feel like you used to this.
I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more used to it more now than ever.
What's been like the hardest part of it then?
24-hour trips, one-day turnarounds.
Mhm.
So, getting busy.
Right. But you've been around in this music industry doing your thing for a while, like even on like the behind the scenes stuff. Well, not behind the scenes, because being in videos isn't behind the scenes, but
Right.
I would have thought like doing all that stuff and having to travel around doing different things. I thought this would have been like second
Just-
nature at this point.
It's a little second nature, but like everything I really do was home based in LA. So
Okay.
now I'm just like traveling and stuff.
Okay. Do you miss being in LA?
Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
Already? You just got here too.
I'm ready to go home.
What, New York traffic pissed you off already?
No.
Okay, so then
It's a different vibe out here, but it's cool.
how's it different for you?
Well, honestly, it's just not as bougie or upscale. It's a different like aesthetic in these streets.
I mean, how's it not bougie out here?
I ain't see. Where's the bougie part? Cause I ain't seen
You
it.
ain't going to the right places.
I ain't been. I just came here.
This ain't your first time out here though.
Yes.
Is this your first time in New York for real?
This is my first time in New York.
Oh wow, my bad.
Yeah. So I'm not hip.
Oh
yet.
yeah, so she can't even say that. So
Yeah,
you
I
can't
can't.
even say that then.
Yeah. I'm like first impression was all right.
damn, that's crazy. The first impression of New York just being okay.
Yeah. I like the Times Square though.
Okay, no. No. See, what we're not finna do is be like, I like Times Square. You haven't seen, see, that's how I know it's your first time out here.
Yeah,
Because you're like,
exactly.
you know what I really like? Times Square. Like that's, liking Times Square is so crazy.
It's just so I don't know. It looked good.
It looked good in the movies.
It looked good in person. I had to take a picture too. I'm on my tourist behavior.
How long did you stand around in Times Square, I guess is my question for you.
Stan?
Yeah.
Oh, I just drove by.
Okay, yeah, that's why. Because if you lingered around, you would be like, nah, this is crazy. Get me the fuck out of here. You would have had like a guy in an Elmo costume run up to you talking about take a picture with me. And you take a picture with them, then they ask you for $20. You like,
Oh,
wow.
hell no.
You
You
like-
charging me for a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
See?
I'm charging him for a picture.
As you should, respectfully. So before like you started doing the music and like being in artist videos, like how did this career first begin for you then?
I got signed with LA Models when I was like 17 years old. So I started modeling there.
Okay.
And then I got booked for my first video, and it was actually really big. So that's what kind of got me into
Which one was your first one?
Play No Games.
Okay.
By Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Sean, Ty Dolla $ign. So yeah, that shit hit. I can cuss on here?
Yeah.
That shit hit BET, like the BET Awards. It was like a big thing. And like I got SAG off of it. That's how I got into acting. And then yeah, I just started doing my music like 2018.
Was that always kind of like the goal for you at first was to be in people's videos, or were you just kind of like playing the field and seeing what was gonna work and what wasn't gonna work?
See, no, it just kind of fell in my lap. Like, I got booked for a video and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Then they just start booking me all the time. And I'm like, okay. Like I came to Cali not even expecting to be doing nothing I'm doing now.
Where are you from originally?
Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah, I did see you because you lived in a few different places. You lived in OKC and
I was born in Chicago.
yeah, in Chicago. So you go from OKC to LA, just kind of like seeing what works, and then now you just kind of get thrust into this life of
Yes.
appearing in people's videos.
Yeah, basically.
Cause you appear in like a video like that big, and it gets on BET and things like that, and then I'm sure like after that it's kind of like a life-changing experience because then it's just the calls just keep coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was the first call you got after that?
I don't remember. It was a minute ago. I think I got calls from everybody like, you on BET? That was probably the first call. But like after that, it's like the casting director just kept booking me. So.
That's fire. So it was like someone who it was like a certain casting director who worked with you and put you in like all the like the Rich
Yeah.
Kid shit and everything else too.
Yeah, I basically worked with one casting director, and then like the Rich the Kid video, my neighbor at the time, director Daps, like he's
Yeah.
doing his thing now. But like he was coming up, he's like, "Oh, do me a favor," and I just did the video, not thinking it was going to be like what it was. So it just ended up being huge.
So when did the music for you kind of were you always kind of like thinking about doing music, or was it kind of like once all this stuff was amalgamating itself, you're like, okay, maybe I could also pivot into doing, making music
Honestly,
now?
I've always loved music. I just been too shy to do it. Like I have
You seem kind of
pictures.
shy.
I am a little shy. I am, but I have pictures when I was young holding
Mhm.
microphones. I have probably like 3, 4 like baby diaper baby. You know?
Baby diaper videos.
Yeah, basically in my mom's living room, just acting crazy. But you know, now I'm doing my thing.
But you said you're shy, but you got like I don't even want to think of how many views. Let's just say like call 'em 500 million views online, like alone, just off the videos, right?
Yeah.
Does that like trigger your anxiety a little bit, or
No. So like when I get to work, I don't be shy.
okay?
But like I'm just naturally a shy person. But like when I get to doing my thing, it's just like, what's up? You know?
It's like flipping a switch.
Exactly.
So wanting to do music though is like a little different than just being on video because then it's like you got to actually perform in front of people.
But you know what? I'm used to it. It's like I'm so used to being in front of the camera that it's like I'm not really shy. I just kind of be like owning that shit.
Mm.
You know?
So have you done any shows yet?
I've done a few shows.
Okay, so how has it been? I guess like for you, is it kind of like the same type of feeling as getting in front of a camera, or has there kind of been a little bit more of a curve with trying to get over the I don't know, performing in front of people, the shyness with that, if there is?
So honestly, like it is a little like it gives me a little anxiety a little bit, but once I
Okay.
get on there, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm outside. Like it's me. Like, you know, y'all gonna find out who I am. I gotta put myself
Respectfully.
on. So yeah, I just do my big one.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you didn't were you no nerves backstage, no none?
No. When I get out there, I just start turning up. I might twerk, you know, do some crazy stuff, chant, talk my shit.
See, that don't give like
Shy.
shy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I'm working,
It's like
I'm
an
not
in-person thing,
shy.
yeah.
But as a like me, just generally, I'm just a shy person. Like if you was to meet me outside somewhere,
Mhm.
I probably wouldn't speak.
Mm.
But people would think like, oh, she's mean, when really like, no, I'm just shy. You
What do they
know?
say? People have like RBF.
Yep.
Do you
The
suffer from
resting.
that?
Do I suffer from it? I used to. I'm cured.
How do you cure yourself of RBF if that's just how your face is?
No, because I try to smile more, be more like
Okay.
that outgoing person because I realize that matters. You know, you have to be
Mhm.
like, what is it, like an approachable person.
Yes.
Especially with what I do, it's like I don't ever want to give off that vibe because that's never that, you know?
Right. What do you feel like has been for you, like in this industry? What's been like the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome so far? If it's not your
Biggest
anxiety or
hurdle?
shyness.
Just being a female in this game, like,
Mm.
you know, just gaining my respect the respectful way and just doing my thing. I feel like that's probably the biggest hurdle. That's really it. Everything else, I feel like I got down pat.
Do you feel like people have like tried to take advantage of the fact like of you being a woman, a female rapper in this game?
Not take advantage, but I feel like a lot of people will try to like not kind of test your gangster or like see what you about because you're just a bad bitch and they just think like, oh, let's see if she gonna go for it or not, or let's see like, you
Right.
know, it's like I'm not going for that.
Mm.
You know?
You let them know about themselves.
No, I ain't gonna be mean, but respectfully, like standing on business.
Well, yeah, they'll
like
be-
talk to my manager.
They'll be mean too. And then they're like, where are you from? And you like Chicago. And they like, oh, got it. Originally from
Man,
Chicago.
yeah. I
Originally
claim
from Chicago.
Oklahoma City though.
You claim OKC.
Mhm.
How old were you when you moved to OKC?
How old was I? I was
Yeah.
a baby.
Oh, you were a
That's
baby,
what I'm
okay.
saying.
Oh,
like,
yeah, so yeah,
that's
it
what
does
I
work
know is Oklahoma. So
What is it like growing up in OKC?
honestly,
Never been.
regular life. We be turning up, doing our thing, eating, drinking, dancing. Like I was a youngin' at the skating rink, taking our shoes off after 12, twerking on the floor. Like
You know, skating rinks have like become popular in New York now.
really?
Yeah, there's this new spot. I ain't gonna say the name because no free promo.
Yeah.
But there's a new spot I'll put you onto, and it's like everybody keeps going there, and every weekend, so there's like they keep posting these roller skating parties. I'm like, where the fuck? And I'm hosting one there too, actually. Funny enough.
Okay.
But they like, where are these roller skating parties at? It's all at the same spot. I'm like, can we? I can't skate, by the way.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm like, can we not make roller skating parties like a thing right now? Because I can't skate. If I fall, it's over for me. You know what I'm saying?
You should just stand by the food bar.
And drink.
Yeah.
I'm just got the
you
bottle of
just there.
Casamigos, and I'm just gonna be like, yo, I see y'all having fun, but me,
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Just record your skates like, yeah, I'm outside.
No, you know, like I tie them up as I sit down, do like the little, and then it's like, nah, I can't do anything
False
else. with that.
advertising.
Huh?
False advertising.
False advertising or getting to the bag.
Is it? Both.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's both.
Yeah, I guess get into the bag. Even if you don't skate, you still get in your bag. So
Bingo.
you still showed up.
Exactly. So
So.
you started making music, right? So you started taking it seriously.
Mhm.
At first, like, because you said you had like the diaper pictures when you were a kid with the microphone and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Were you like always kind of writing too? Like, how were you able to then get your like pen game up to the point where you felt comfortable with like, okay, like we can make this happen. I can make music. I can do
So
this.
personally, I just always been into like making rhymes and stuff because I grew up around it. Like my dad was rapping and stuff, so
Okay.
I just kind of grew up liking to do that type of stuff. And I would always listen to like music with him, like old school music and vibe. So I just kind of came naturally.
So it wasn't that difficult for you.
No, I
Okay.
just was in there and I was going in.
How do you feel like the music has been received up until this point?
Personally, I feel like I'm definitely at my best than I've
Right.
ever been. I started off hard as fuck though, so don't get it twisted. But you know, obviously, I'm gonna get better as time comes by. So you know,
Right.
I feel like it's received pretty well.
Bad girl. I know.
Like, yeah, bad girl now and good girl. Oh, and breathtaking just dropped. So yeah, don't play with me.
And Breathtaking new single just dropped. Make sure
Yeah.
you all tune in with that. So what is kind of your plan for the rest of this year then?
My plan for the rest of the year,
Mhm.
honestly, is just taking over shit, like running shit, getting my views up, my streams up, expanding my brand.
Okay.
That's really what I want to do, and like just go harder than I ever did.
Has there been anybody you've been working with lately, like music wise, producer wise?
I work with a lot of producers.
I know you worked with Chase way back when too.
Yeah, that was what last year. I've been working with a couple producers. Yeah,
We got some more music on the way.
I always got music.
Another
on the way.
project on the way this year?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like I've been working hard. I just dropped 2 projects in like what a month and a half.
Isn't it weird that that's what you got to do now too? Like you got to
Yeah.
drop that much in like such a short period of time.
But people ain't doing that though. Like not a lot of people are doing that. And I'm independent, so it's like
Right.
I'm really doing this shit.
How much time do you feel like you've been spending in the studio? Like, do you still do like other videos, like, or are you
No,
kind of
I
only
don't do
focusing on
videos no
you just focus
more.
on music now?
I do my videos.
Right, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Like them the videos I'm doing now.
So you're just like solely focusing on doing music now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like now with like dropping, it's like that's like the NBA YoungBoy approach. I call it because it's like NBA YoungBoy just like what like 5 projects a year, 6 projects a year.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes that like now it works. Back like I don't know 10 years ago that wouldn't work, but now it works to drop that many projects.
Yep. And if you hard, like people just gonna gravitate towards you. You know,
Right.
you're gonna have your own fans. So I just feel like just do you. You know, people
Word.
gonna fuck with you. So
So more projects this year.
yeah, more projects for sure.
What else do you have cooking up before we have you wrap for the day?
I'm about to drop a video to Breathtaking.
Okay.
I'm obviously working on new music, and then yeah, gonna be dropping my Bad Girl by Via soon enough. So stay on the look for that.
Word. Well, this is all very
Yeah.
exciting. Freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so make sure y'all go check that out.
Period.
Before we get up out of here, we do your freestyle. Anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, okay. Follow me at Viandra Dunn on Instagram, Twitter. I don't have any other socials, but you can stream my music on all platforms at Viandra. Run my new single up, run Bad Girl up, run Good Girl up. And yeah, let's get it popping.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow her. Go run up everything she has out now. Go run up all those new projects. Go run up the freestyle. Go follow her. Go show her some love. Go show her some support. Love is free. Support is free. But try to renew that. Till next time, Viandra on the radar. We out. Boom. Appreciate you.